Hello. So in this tutorial we are going to show you how you can convert a simple HTML template into a Vue JS single page application. So this is the template that we are going to convert. Its name is constra and you can download it from themefisher.com. After download you will get these files. I'm going to extract them and delete the zip file. And in this, the only folder that I'm going to use is this theme folder. This has all the files that I'm going to need. So first I'm going to create a new folder for my Vue.js project. I'm going to name it constra Vue.js and I'm going to open command prompt in this folder and I'm going to run the command vue create dot. This is going to create a Vue.js project in current directory. Type y and I'm going to select Vue.js 3. So once this is installed, you can run the command npm run serve. Then in your browser, you can access it from this URL. So this is the simple Vue.js default page. I'm going to copy all the files, all the CSS, images, JS and plugin files from theme folder and paste them in Vue.js source assets folder. Now open your Vue.js project in your code editor. First go to source app.vue and I'm going to remove this hello world and image. I'm going to write my own app header and app footer. And inside those I'm going to create a vue-router. Name it router view and remove this hello world component and from here too. And remove these styles as well. Now I'm going to create these two components. Go to your components folder and delete this hello world. And I'm going to create a folder name layouts. And in this first I'm going to create app header.vue and app footer.vue. And then I'm going to include both of these components in app.vue. Import app header from components layouts app header.vue, and same goes for app footer. Then I'm going to use them in components object, app header and app footer. And then in your app header, create a template tag and write simple header and create a script tag and write export default and simply set the name of component app header, and same goes for app footer. For now change it to app footer. So your header and footer are displayed now. So now I'm going to do the header. So open your theme file. Let's say I'm going to open the home page. Index.html, this is the home page, and this will be our header, these three sections. So I'm going to open it in Sublime Text. First I'm going to include all the CSS files. So copy all these and paste in app header inside script tag, and I'm going to comment them because I'm not going to use them in link tag, I'm going to use the import statement. Import, and right now I am in layouts folder, so I'm going to go one step back in components folder, and again one step back. Now I'm in source folder. Inside source folder I have assets folder, and inside I have these plugins, Bootstrap, and all these files. So just check if this working fine. So no error and the text has been changed. It means that the Bootstrap is now included. So you can include all the CSS files with this import statement. Just copy from plugin, animate CSS, and slick CSS. And color box, and one more for CSS styles.css. So it is not inside plugins folder. So check if everything is working fine. So it is giving an error that this file is not found inside the style.css. So I'm going to open this file and see the error that is causing. So right now it is in CSS folder. It is moving one step back. So this image really doesn't exist in images folder. So I think this is some problem with the theme, might be, because the preload image really don't exist here. And the parallax too, but we have parallax 1. So let's fix the parallax one. And it is JPG, right? So these two images does not exist, but they are included in the themes file. So I think it is a problem with the theme itself. So we can simply comment them out for now. And we have in color box the same issue. Color box.css, the GIF does not exist. So everything is fine. Now we need to go to app header. So I'm going to open the HTML file and copy this div and paste here, and also close this div here. And then I'm going to copy all the top bar tag and paste inside here. And now it is having mixed space issue. You can solve this issue by simply removing the ESLint. Run npm remove vue CLI plugin ESLint. So this will remove the ESLint plugin, and you can restart the server and restart the app. So it is working fine now. It is this header. Now I'm going to copy this section, and this is this header. I'm going to copy this and paste below this top bar, and also give it a tab for indentation. So first I'm going to fix this logo. I'm going to change all these to vue-router links. So I'm going to install a plugin named vue-router and restart the app. Now I'm going to use this router link instead of anchor tag, and instead of href I'm going to use 2, and this will be the path of router. We will create that in a moment. And first I'm going to set the source attribute. Right now I'm in layouts folder. I'm going to move one step back, now in components folder, and again one step back, now in source folder. Inside source folder I have assets, and inside the assets I have this image folder. So this should work fine now. So now you need to open your main.js file and save this create app in a separate variable named app and use this app.mount. So first I'm going to include the vue-router plugin. First I'm going to include the vue-router I just installed. Import from vue-router, and I'm going to import two functions from it: create router and create web history. First I'm going to use this create router function, and it accepts an object. First will be history, and its value will be create web history function, and second will be an array of routes. We will create that array, and we will add elements in it later on. And we need to save this create router in a variable name, let's say router, and tell the Vue.js app to use this router. App.use router. So now I'm going to set the header. So go in components, app, I'm going to set the footer, and open your index.html. This was the top bar, this was the header, this is all the main page. The footer starts from about us, so I'm going to scroll down, and work of excellence, testimonials, can we help was this, and have so this is the footer section. So I'm going to copy this and paste in app footer, give it a tab, and it will be displayed here. It has a script tag, so I'm going to remove it. Instead of writing the year, I'm going to create a span tag to display the year. Span, and I'm going to set vtext is equal to year. I'm going to create this variable in the data object. I will be using options API, and its value will be current date and get full year. So it will start displaying full year here, and I also need to fix the logo in footer as well. So I'm going to go here and move 2 steps back. Inside source folder I have assets and then images, so it works fine now. So now I need to first I need to remove this home to drop down. First I need to include the JS files from footer as well. Same as we did for header, we also need to include the JS file from footer as well. So first I'm going to copy all these script tags and paste here, and I'm going to comment them all, and again I'm going to use the import statement. Move 2 steps back inside assets folder. Also use the jQuery plugin, so you can install the npm install jQuery, and restart the app, and I can simply use import jQuery from jQuery module, and this Q will be capital and this will be small because this Q will be used in other JS files. So I'm going to copy this multiple times to include all the files. Inside plugins, I'm going to include Bootstrap and Slick, Slick animations, color box, and shuffle. And copy it 2 more times for Google Maps, but I will use them when they are needed, and script tag. So I will come back to the Google Maps when we need it. First, let's see if everything is working fine. It has an error in the app footer tag, data, return, export. So, and yes, I need to install the popper.js module as well. npm install popper.js and restart the app again. So let's see if there is any error in inspect element. So the jQuery is not found in slick animation.min.js. You can open your slick animation and you can import jQuery here. Import jQuery from jQuery, and wherever the jQuery object is used, it will be replaced now. And same goes for color box. So I'm going to copy this colorbox.js, and where jQuery is being used, it should be at the bottom. Yes. Let's save it and test again. And same goes in script.js. Import jQuery from jQuery. So everything is working fine now. So now let's change the home from drop down to simple page. So go your app header and inside your home, this is the home. So I'm going to remove this UL tag and remove this drop down icon and remove the data toggle and also the data toggle class, and remove the drop down class as well. So first let me disable the word wrap because it will be easy to see the code in one line. So it has been removed. Now I'm going to convert this into home route. So I can use router link and to main route. So now I'm going to create this route in main.js. Every object will have a path. It will be the path and a component. I'm going to create home component. First I need to include it here from components folder, home component.view, and then I'm going to create this component in components folder. create a template tag and a script tag, export default, and set the name to home component. So our home component will go here. So again, we need to get all the code from index.html. This was the top bar and this was the header, and this is the banner, the first thing. So I'm going to copy it and paste in home component, give it a tab for indentation. So first I'm going to set the image path. Yes, the images are missing. So let's say if the images still exist, images in slider main. Yes. So what we need to do is to set the style to vbind, because it will be dynamic. And in this I'm going to create an object and use the property background image, and its value will be, you can use this apostrophe and URL, and inside the URL I'm going to use dollar parenthesis and require function. So this will help in getting the path dynamically, and in this I'm going to use slash assets, and inside the assets I'm going to use the path of the slider image. I'm going to remove this and paste here and see if that works. Assets image slider main. Sorry, I need to write. And then you simply need to refresh your page. So the banner first is included. Now I'm going to use the same for banner 1 and banner 2. I'm going to copy this entire code and use it here, and use bg2, and same goes for bg3. So if you are having problem, you just need to refresh the page and it will work fine. So the banner is included. Now we need to use this we understand section. So this is the section. This would be easy. Simply need to place below this carousel, give it a tab, and it is included. And same goes for other sections. I'm going to copy all and see if there is any error. Site projects. I'm going to get some error in projects because of images. And section news, footer. So I'm simply going to copy all these and paste below this section. See which one of them has errors. And give it a tab. So now this will have some errors. Mostly in images. So we are going to fix them one by one. Let's search for image and move one step back and inside assets folder. So let's start from here. Okay, now I'm going to copy this and I'm going to use in here as well. So these are done. Now we will move to what we do section, and same goes here, moving one step back and then inside assets folder and then setting the path of image. Now on recent projects section, and these are all the radio types, and these are the images. So now in testimonial section, first image is here and then here. So the testimonial section is done. Now on the recent projects section, and these are the images. So it's done too. So now we need to check why these images, let's refresh. Shuffle is not a constructor. In script.js I'm simply going to comment out the shuffle for now. This and refresh.